Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. This reading is, well, I'm doing it in June 2022, so however you apply it, whenever you see it, it's probably when you're supposed to see it. So what I do is try to be a channel as clear as I can be for your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self. 4 messages for the collective of Aquarius that you can resonate to like magic. Magic. 10 of Cups. 3 of Swords in reverse too. Okay, I'm using Light Seers Tarot, and then I'm going to clarify with the Hermetic Tarot. Let's clean the energy out. Okay. That will drive me crazy. Don't do that. Light Seers Tarot. Give us some messages. For Aquarius. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Just kind of, okay, let me just pull them first. I'm going to put this up here. Gosh. Well, there are some changes, and Chariot's not really too bad to have. You're kind of on your way to some success. 2 for the outcome. All right. So what do we have? We have first starting off the 8 of Wands in reverse, which I would think is either waiting on some news or something that we're patiently waiting on. There's a lot of happiness tied to this. I don't know if it's a vacation or if it's something like that. Has to do with your own energy. It has to do with what you would consider your, life. Long-time happiness, long-term happiness, something that is quite possibly different than whatever this is your experience now. At the heart of the matter is the 10 of Cups reverse. It's kind of like there's something just kind of missing. So the star here, communication could open up. Communication could open up. There's a lot of investment with the 7 of Pentacles, but not yet a payoff. And it might be because we're changing. So this is the heart of the matter, describing the 10 of Cups reverse is the 8 of Pentacle reverse. So something is going on either with a job or with something that's not working the way it is, at least. The Lovers card here in the past, to me, it's representing a connection that you're very connected on a soul level with, that you became pretty disappointed in. There was a disappointment. That's exactly what that is. Or there was I got my wish. I'm not sure if this is what I should have wished for. Or it can be having all the means and choosing kind of like the wrong things sometimes, the things that are not so great for us. But then I see the Lovers here as an energy of no decision is really a bad decision here at this crossroads. So the Chariot moves forward in victory. The Chariot moves forward balanced. Person's really aware on top of that Chariot. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. This is milestones met. But look, it's feeling really, it's either feeling out of place or feeling this temporary hardship, which is the Five. Pentacles is usually referring to something on the material realm, right? And this is that obstacle. All you have to do is get through these emotions. Once she lifts up her head, she finds the key. Because the Four of Wands is saying, no matter what you're feeling right now, the soul is happy and celebrating you. There's achievements and milestones just in experience alone that we have already surpassed. Getting closer to awakening to maybe some kind of soul purpose or mission here, 1111, or just really strong connections. This could be in separation or feeling lonely. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Tell me about that. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords upright. Somebody won't change, or yeah, or it's either a person won't change or a situation won't change. Like, well, this is just it, and it might be something that you deal with. It might be our own thoughts. The Nine of Swords can also, you know, I can kind of see that too. If it's thoughts, it can be like a psychic attack too. It can be somebody else. Like, if it depends on, I feel like how empathic you are as to what you're going to pick up on around you. So it is really important what's around you, what energy is around you, so that you're not picking up. At least don't add seeds to the thoughts that you don't want to manifest. And remember, there's a lot more variables than just thinking of something to get something to manifest. There's lots of different senses, and emotions are very powerful. Things that we don't have words, that we don't put words to. So this is just one part of it, but if we can get this part down, then, you know, the other stuff usually falls right into place. So there's no one thing you can't say, you know what I mean? You can say, I guess, whatever you want to, but something's not going to manifest just by you saying it. There's a lot of other things that go into it, because how many senses do you use on a sunny day walking in the woods? You use a lot of them. So does these formulas. Spiritual law of attraction, I've heard of it, called the Chariot. The Chariot. So something is moving forward. Like I said, if you're not celebrating, I'm seeing your soul celebrating. Queen of Cups is all about a person who, well, it's probably suggesting to mend some either family issues, children-related issues, or something like that. Also, maybe taking a look at diet and exercise with the Queen of Cups, because we want to make sure that we're taking enough care of ourselves before we could, then maybe that has to do with this change, taking better care of yourself, sleeping better, and just those basic things. Because health also has more than one area that is affecting whatever's going on, right? All right, the Moon. I like the Ten of Swords there in the reverse. That's a good one to get, especially with what you're thinking about. So the Challenge. Putting your guard up, having your guard up. It may be like a defensive stance. It's right before you would have to take any action, right before really even this Eight of Wands energy here. Knowing what you stand up for and standing up for that. Could be Leo energy. Could be talking about Leo energy or Pisces energy. There could be some unknowns, some, well, I always think of it as changes, but there are hidden blessings, you know, along the way. I do think that there's something about getting more information here, because it's basically saying that someone was not in the right state of mind to make a clear decision at the time. So there's more information, or wasn't seeing clear. I don't know why that would be, but Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So reinventing oneself, and it might be talking about your own business, a home business. Queen of Pentacle energy. She's very successful. I would think she doesn't really need anybody's help. She's a queen, so she can receive. She's also very planned, and I would say planned and strategic. She has attributes of Capricorn energy. Fool in reverse. Don't trust giving something another shot, or don't trust something at the moment. So the Hierophant, number 5 and 8, Strength, Leo's card in the reverse, is needing more confidence within a divine relationship, divine soul connection, with the Hierophant twice and the Wheel of Fortune. Moving you forward, good luck, a turn of events. Have more confidence in that situation. And that's amazing. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. And then a Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Dang. This is also some external control around your situation. And that's why you also need to have more confidence, because there's something that we can't do about it, because this is representing us. So since there's something we can't do about it, if there's this external control, we need to just have more confidence that it definitely, for sure, is running out, playing out all these roles in the way that it's supposed to. And trust your situation. Trust yourself, your intuition, and know that, yes, these are some energies of mirroring external controls. So there's something within us that we're trying to control or suppress of our own selves. For us just to take a look at, I would think. All right. And that's what I've got for you. Thanks so much here, Aquarius. Let's get a Cryon Oracle to close up for you. If you got something from your reading, it's a good reading. I think there's hidden gifts, talents, and abilities. It's like a switch that's going to turn on with this Wheel of Fortune. It feels really nice. Show your light, it says. Show your light. I'm going to get the book. Show your light, soul perfection. Even if you feel like something's missing, soul perfection. And then part of God. All right. Show your light. It says, what are you supposed to do, you ask? Just be, old soul. Go to work. Show the light there. Show you have compassion for those around you. Go home to your family too, who perhaps doesn't believe this, and don't judge them. Instead, show your compassion to them, because you have a piece of the divine inside. You may feel like you have to defend yourself against people who don't react the same way or don't agree with the same things you do. It says, but show them your light, basically, not your anger. Show them your light. Just be, and don't try to change anything or control a situation around you, and then see honestly how things will end up falling in place. It says balance does that. It's light in the darkness of misunderstanding and bias. It balances the energy around you and everyone can see it. It's the coherence of love in an incoherent world. Soul perfection. No matter what is happening in your life or around you, when you drop into the core of your soul, everything is perfect forever. And it has nothing to do with your life, but rather the story of creation and beyond. Okay, part of God. Truth is, you're part of a sacred soup of God, and those sacred parts look down upon you and are always available, always available. The most amazing changes for you are when you actually realize and cognize the concept that you're never alone and there is always help. Imagine angels walking through your life with you, next to you, patiently waiting for you to ask, are you there? They will remain until your last breath, ready and willing to lift you up to the magnificence of who you are. This is one of the biggest truths of all. And that was Cryon. Thanks so much. Bye, Aquarius.